West Coast time.
But I would time that would be here. That's even easier. Hard to see on the flyer. Hi, KP. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Critical Thinker. Hi, Jericho. Got the
Hi, Yvette. Hi, LJ. Hi, Annette.
Hi, Denaria.
What's up to
We got Mega Shred here tonight, and a couple others. Welcome.
Her vigil starts tonight. Hi, Shari. Hi, Top
Hey, Gator Girl. Hi, Newbie. Hi, Yvette. Thank you all for joining us. Hi, Beverly. I see you guys skipping back and forth. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. This is the J6 Vigil.
Hi, Susan. I kicked my own. There, I got the bomb.
Jack.
I can learn it, yeah. These take a lot of time.
Go under the bridge. And
Next time.
Ron J. Spike is here.
Hi, Deb for Freedom.
think, man? What's the happy? It's about Mickey getting ready for the day, like them getting ready, getting dressed, going out, and going to the courtrooms.
Hi, Melissa.
You can't do everything. All right. Well, say something.
I'm seeing everybody. I was on earlier trying to, when President Trump was on, trying to get more J6ers on. Yeah,
I don't know what
people are on there right now.
Give me something. Give me the lyrics. All right.
Give me something like that's like.
Thank y'all for coming on. English Rose, I hope you are feeling better. We've been praying for you. Hi, Cora.
How you feeling, man?
You like that, Jack, huh? He's a hell of a guitarist. He really is. He does well. Hi, LaFour. Thanks for hopping in. I really appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you so much.
That's right. We started out with Megan.
Tell me something you like. Tell me like
Stood there and then saluted and played
Hi, Jerry.
national anthem.
Decided to come on a little early today.
And I did scream out, still there.
Losing the signal already. Hi, Michael.
That's the biggest hit song of the year for Mega. Try that in small town.
I wrote it on chat and still there and put a whole bunch of exclamation
Hi, Nova.
He said, y'all don't forget about my marathon here on the West Coast. Go there and subscribe and hit the notification button.
Hi, Gator.
Jump all around.
That's very old.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
West Coast.
Did you guys hear Trump's opening today? It was beautiful. He mentioned our J6ers first on the list the first day.
Jason Aldean. Try that in a small town. Remember they freaked out and they said it was racist? Remember that? Because I don't know, he said, come to a small town, we'll beat you up if you do a crime.
Amen, Jack.
Nothing
Thank you
wrong
for
with that.
joining us, Jack. I haven't seen you here before. Thank you again.
What's the difference if you come to a big town and get beat up?
It's a fun, light question.
Oh, Bonnie.
I know
I was sitting there with chills, for sure.
Do you know how many?
Oh, it was great. You know, Trump's been playing the J6 national anthem at every rally. Oh, yeah, definitely. He was there.
I got it.
Yeah, I think that's where we were watching it, Jerry, on RSPN.
I know they know these things. So it made me think that these people that's it. Hey, my friend,
I think he can do great things for our J6ers, Bonnie. Absolutely. I really do. And great things for our country as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Gator Girl.
Probably like jailbreak.
I do too, Jerry. I love them.
I can do a lot more like that.
Although I was kind of disappointed they didn't interview me at CPAC because they kept saying they were going to interview J6ers, and nobody came forward.
Yeah, no,
I told them I would, and they just didn't make time for me.
Are you want something heavy? Hold on.
Yeah, like,
Hold on, man.
the zombies are coming.
Hold on.
And they're going to kill us all.
Ready?
Yeah.
They're already here. Have you heard of the Democrats? Hi, Melody. Hi, Angel Girl.
Oh, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Not too hard, but that was good.
You want a little less edgy?
Like, we need a hero. The zombies are coming and we need a hero. He's at the roof right
The first tone.
No. What you just did that.
Hi, Big Bob.
Stay away from that. Just keep doing that.
You don't want to go back to that. Well, you got to have a counterpoint.
Let's get the first part. I can get a hook if you give me that.
Well, thank everybody for coming on early for that prayer request.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Barb. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Matt.
A lot of songs like
Thank
that.
you all for joining us.
News,
But you've heard it back and forth.
Hanging out with Mega Shred before the Vigil.
listen to music.
Or then there's this
Oh,
one.
is it your
Okay.
birthday, Matt? Happy birthday. Hi, Kathy.
No, that's the bass line.
Give me real quick.
No, that's. Okay.
Definitely friends. Oh, okay. That's all right, Kathy. Happy birthday to anybody's birthday. It is in March. How's that? joining us, hanging out with Mega Shred and Ron J. Spike before the Vigil. Thank you, Janie. Thank you so much, Matt. It's an honor to be here.
I don't know if it's right or not. Because you see,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. You didn't have to get a whole case, though.
Oh my God.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm a what?
Like a suit. That's what we call people who dress up and go to work every day.
Hola.
Suits.
How are you? I miss you.
Awesome. Let's see what this does. Maybe we can hang out. Pretty cool. Want to hang out?
Sure. Hanging out with Glory B.
Double bumbles.
Go act like Chloe.
We got the Sapphire Bumbles going here. Uh-oh. Trying to get, sorry it's wiggly. I'm trying to get the windsock on.
Yeah, there'll be coffee coming in.
It'll be coming in very soon. No.
Hold on, you guys.
Because there'll be a table coming down.
Hi, Mona.
Oh, Mona. Do we want to move up?
I keep losing.
The closer we are to the speaker is better too. I don't know if the 12 hops are how's that look?
Doing okay. Oh, God bless you, Matt.
You guys need power to recharge or anything?
Thank you. We're hanging out with Mega Shred and Ron J. Spike, Mega DJ, and Glory B. They want to know where you got your shirt. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. He got his shirt in Texas.
Alright, so I flew around the world in my fighter jet. They tried to shoot me down, they ain't get me yet. And I want to throw something to bring America together. Like, what's some American stuff that get patriots like, yes, that's me. flew around the world in my fighter jet. They tried to shoot me down, they didn't get me. And now I'm in America, like, something makes you out.
Free, let them know what it really means to be an American.
I flew around the world in my fighter jet. They tried to shoot me down, they didn't get me. What did you say?
Stand up and scream.
I'm a stand up and scream for the USA.
Let them, tell them what America means.
I stand up and walk for the
And scream. Because of what America means.
I know.
I'm fighting for this dream.
Am I done?
I'm fighting for this dream. I'm fighting for this dream. America me. I'm fighting for this dream. America gave me. I'm fighting for this dream. I'm fighting for this dream. I'm go to sleep. Trying to the American dream.
Oh my goodness.
You wanted something heavier than
trying
I
to
wrote.
find a dream. That's good. Y'all don't like that?
No, that was cool. Just yeah, it was practice. It was damn practice.
I'm trying to.
It's good, it's good.
I'm fighting for this dream.
Where's
I'm fighting for this dream without going to
I'll
sleep.
do. I'll line it up here.
I'm fighting for this
Okay, I'm trying.
for
I
this
can't get
dream,
it.
for this dream without going to sleep. Alright, this the hook. I feel like the world is coming down. I need someone, they need someone to save me now. I feel like the world is coming down. I need someone to save me now. I fly around the world in my fighter jet. They try to shoot me down, they ain't get me yet. I'm fighting for this dream. I'm fighting for this dream without going to sleep. I'ma show you what this USA mean to me.
Yeah. Okay. I
We
like
can
it.
work on it, but it's a good start.
Yep.
It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start.
Yep.
I think I got a hook.
Crank it up again?
All
right.
Next me, jumps on me, and I pat her.
Really?
I'm gonna go help get equipment. I will be back momentarily.
Yeah, we'll find someone to pour or something. You got a jacket? If not, it's in my bag. I got one.
The cruise.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You can always go up there. You want to go up there?
Yeah. You want to do another song?
No, we're going to finish this one. We're going to finish this one. We could go up there.
Yeah. We can't do it while they're setting up.
Nah.
Oh, they don't want to do it while they're setting up.
It's not that. It's just let's just be respectful. Like, we need to ask them.
You didn't even ask them that? You're like, you're supposed to be like the front of the guy. For all of us do.
You invited Lori. Lori's calling me like, hey.
I just said I'll be in town. Is this your manager? Is this your manager?
Yeah, but
I just said I'm going to come work on something.
She's like, I'm supposed to come down to the border for a show? Steve's calling me like 6 times. Is everything okay?
Texted her on. I never called her one.
She's like, do I have to come to the show? Like, do I have to pay? Do I have to get a ticket? I'm like,
Okay, Laura, we're calling for the block party. We'll let you know when the block party is.
let me relax.
So let me just play something.
Alright. And then after that, we're going to go up there and do this.
Yeah, I'll just do my other one. The one you like, right?
What's up?
It's our baby. Hello.
I have the mic, but I don't have
The cord is in my bag in your truck. In my green bag, my blue bag.
Your blue
Take
bag?
the whole bag, I'll fish it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whole bag, bring it in front of your front seat.
Still getting set up. We stand for truth and justice and investigations on January 6th. Police officers were killed on January 6th as Biden has lied, and so many others. And we stand for truth and justice. We want all of the facts. The American people have a right to know. And free J6 is our goal. God bless you. Thanks for joining us. We're going to with the guys from inside the DC jail to the court here. They talked to us about things that were going on. We have calls to action. We have to help them and make a difference for many, many people in this jail, not just the January 6ers. As a result of the voice that these guys are being able to have. So, glory be to God. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I love you all. We're just getting beginning. There's music being created as we're sitting here. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I'm praying you all have a great day. Who's my first person? I can't tell who it is. I can't see it. I can't wait to see you. God bless y'all. I've been making jewelry all day today. I did a little video the other day. Was pretty good. I was able to pay some bills, yeah. And then we're going to have another one very, very soon, like probably Monday, because I need to go to Georgia with y'all. And don't worry, I'll bring you with me and we'll get Sly Fried updates. So we have a big birthday down here. And Dad's doing real well. He was up at the cabin a few days ago. And I feel like I'm sitting underneath the tree. I feel like one of the branches is pulling me in the head. So happy St. Patrick's Day to those of you that celebrate and drink green beer. And there goes the transmission. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we
It
go
comes and
there.
goes, but it gets better as the evening goes on. Yay, SapphirePatriot.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, y'all, he's been bringing in chipmunks, and Mom has to catch them and put them back outside again. And he brings in birds that have to be buried. And he is SapphirePatriot for sure. Okay, I gotta stop moving the phone around. There we go. So we have Maga Shredder, Maga Shred, we've got Maga DJ, we've got Ron J. Spike, so it's going to be a musical evening. And we're going to be singing for freedom at 9 p.m. with our
Got the Powerhouse
J6
Patriot
host.
over here.
We got, who's that, you?
Yeah.
What else? Oh, is that great? It's good to have a positive outlook on yourself.
Hey, Morgan.
Hi, I hear you. Hello. Tracy.
Going great.
Is it?
Oh, it's still that I gotta show y'all. Alright, let's see if I can show y'all. I'm wearing my earrings. The two-finger tiger got me. You're so cute. Wait, this year. You can see the color. That's it. Isn't that great? Oh my goodness. Frankenstein's bride.
Sounds like we're gonna be rocking the house now. Gulag now, I
See everybody. Oh my goodness.
guess. Hi, Cindy.
Be right in front of you. I'm gonna be.
Don't worry, I'll work around you. I got a signal. You're there first.
Yeah, we do the work, but the guys help us too, Matt. All right, Kathy. Hi, Ridgeline.
This thing is fire. This is good. I need to go get that.
Yeah, everybody check out Gator Girls channel for sure, please. He's going to be doing some great work.
Having Vigil on the West Coast. Get over there.
Yeah, it's gonna go for on and off. I've got to go into the car.
Hi, Tracy. Welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness, Matt, thank you so much for that that super chat. That's amazing. Thank you,
I
brother.
don't know what to think about 2HO2 here. Coca products is in cocaine and the coca leaf. We don't do that on my channel. One person in law.
Thanks. I don't know about that. Sorry for the jiggling. I'm gonna try to lower things a little bit. I'll lower it a little bit if I can keep a signal. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't like anchovies either. If I want to eat little fishies, I'll just go with a white fish. Not anything with a bunch of bones. Hi, Mama Jan. Thanks for popping in. Hi. Thank you all for being here. Miss Katie.
Yeah, we'll be going back. I think after Christmas or Easter.
Yeah, baby. I got some mail for you today.
My name is Gabe.
So, I don't know what that means.
Oh, well, it's because I had to put in a temporary address change.
Oh, yeah.
To get my medicine. So, that's why. Thank you, honey.
We have about 15 boxes. Listen to music or watch something on your phone or get a nap. Guess we're going to start our prayer. We'll be back in a little bit.
Let's pray. Oh, good. All right. Looks like we got a little signal.
Father God, we give thanks for each one here. We especially welcome our visitors from New Jersey. Give thanks for bringing us together safely on this beautiful Saturday as we enjoy your creation, as we feel the warmth of the approaching spring, where hope springs eternal, where hope and for a better future, for a better America, where justice and righteousness will reign once more. Father, we pray that you will bring this about. You will give us and give our patriots the freedom that they're currently lacking. Give them the peace that they so much seek, and most of all, that your love will be surrounding them, will be encouraging them in their time of peace, in their time of once again, pray that you will be with us here on this Freedom Corner on this corner in this district of Columbia, this capital of this great country we call America. That we come together united with one purpose, that we will see justice in this land. We thank you. Once again, we pray for each one here, that you will watch us, guide us, and keep us in your mighty hand. We thank you. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dwight.
Hey!
Rough it.
Just got here. Oh. Hey,
Yeah, thank you, Susie. I don't know how you know I put that vanilla bean sugar, the last of it, in the sugar bowl today. And then we went out and we had some vanilla bean sugar. So thank you so much. And thank you for the Easter card. You guys are amazing always. So I know you were on a journey today on birthday excavation. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you're home safely. And thank you again, always.
All right, so Oliver. So it's amazing. We have some Patriots out here tonight that's going to play for us, and that was a surprise. So I'm happy to see him. Ron J in the house, Steve. So glad to have him out here, and you know, I was so happy that Dwight prayed for hope, because hope is so important in what we. For anyone, and hope is just so important, and it's scary to hope in the Jan 6 community, because so many wrong things continue to happen, have happened, and it kind of you know, it makes you hopeless at times. So but I'm gonna be hopeful for God Wesley, and you know, so I hope all of y'all will be too, and maybe all that positive energy will just surround Judge Friedrich's heart, and she'll write an amazing release for my husband.
She can have a good weekend.
Please have a great weekend, Judge Friedrich, please.
You know, I always say when we come on this corner that we can't do it without each and every one of you. Thank you so much for helping us stay here and get the word out about our J6ers. And, you know, when I say we can't do it without you, Trump isn't going to be the one to do it for us. It is going to take each and every one of you as well. But I got to say, I'm pretty proud of him today in Dayton, Ohio. For the beginning of every one of his rallies for the last 4 or 5 that I have seen, he has played the national anthem for our J6ers. And his very first statement was about our J6ers today. Woo! And he absolutely reiterated that on my first day, I will be pardoning the J6ers. Yeah. God bless Trump and God bless America.
All the way. We heard him.
I didn't know he said that, but that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope that he said that. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? It's your boy
Ron J. Spikes in the house.
So, we're not doing music today. Sorry, I know y'all are all sad. I know y'all wanted to hear it.
Aww.
Me and Steve are working on music for you all. Like, so sometimes we get together, we just practice, and we decided to come down here because we needed that energy, that like fight energy. You know what I'm saying? So we're creating new music. For those who came early, you got a little exclusive of it, but yeah. But I want to share something that's on my heart. So I work this job, right? I can't tell y'all what it is because it's haters. If you want to know, message me, call me, talk to me on the side or something, right? And I have to talk to people outside, like strangers. That's part of my job. So just to like spark a conversation, I was asking people, hey, if there was a zombie apocalypse, what's the first thing you were gonna do? So for 2 hours of asking everyone, I noticed a pattern. A lot of people were saying, oh, I was gonna hide. Oh, I'm gonna run. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, I'm just gonna become a zombie. Oh, I'm scared, I don't know. At first, it was funny, right? It started off something lighthearted. And then after doing that for 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, I started feeling sad. I started feeling down because it's like, there's no more leaders. There's no more planners. There's no more fighters. Everybody is running. Everybody is scared. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to start taking the initiative. You know, start planning. Start like, don't be scared. It can be the littlest thing in the world. Like, be a leader. Be the one that wants to make a change. You know what I'm saying? All the leaders, they're in there when things went bad.
That's right.
It's a phone call? Okay, well, that's all I got to say is, don't be scared. Like, be bold. Like, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need each other. So that's all I got.
We the people, be the people.
Hello.
Who was that?
That was
Who was that you're talking?
Thank you so much, Bonnie.
Ron J. Spike.
That was who?
Ron J. Spike. He is a MAGA supporter and a Trump supporter and a J6 supporter, and he has.
And I'm a business developer. That's what I do.
He's a business developer. He's a mogul.
Well, at the person, but it's the people looking at the person. And a lot of what happens in government is we create this inversion, and they make us they make us afraid of our shadow, is what I'm trying to say. And we don't have to be afraid of our shadow. We, the people, are in charge, and the majority of the people have the right. And as government, they have the right to do it. Now, you know, how do you come together as a majority of people? Well, the way you do it is by you individually, by yourself, right now, look in the mirror and decide who you are and what you're going to do. You know, you do not have a right to violence. You don't have a right to do anything that, you know, what's the old phrase, you know, what would Jesus do? You know, don't do no injury, do no harm. But you have a right to express yourself. You have a right to stand on your rights. You know, go review the Bill of Rights. Read what that says. And, you know, there's a lot of laws that have overridden the Bill of Rights and made a lot of those things seem like moot points. But they're not moot points. Every time you feel like a right has been violated, you have the right to bring it up. And you have the right to stay your course until told otherwise. Right? And then they have the burden to prove that they have not infringed upon your right of whatever it is that's in the Bill of Rights. It's incredibly important that you express your rights and stand on your rights. I had an experience in my trial. My judge decided that he didn't believe I was competent to stand trial at one point. I don't know if you guys can believe that or not. But he said I wasn't competent to stand trial. I just was asking. I felt like I had a right not to answer questions because they could potentially incriminate me. And, you know, part of my unalienable right not to testify against myself. And the judge tried to tell me that you have to do that. That's not part of your Fifth Amendment protected speech. And to have liberty, even if you're locked into a cage, you can still be free, right? I mean, a lot of these things you have to internalize to such a degree that they become unalienable, however you want to pronounce that word, right? And when you take that upon yourself, and your neighbor does, and your neighbor does, and your neighbor does, pretty soon the bucket overflows, right? You're never going to be able to organize the mass of the people unless you yourself make the choice, and then just try to radiate outwards. And everybody you come in contact with, try to touch them for better. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cleon Skousen. I think I just mentioned his book, The 50,000-Year Leap. But he has an interesting, I actually really enjoyed this book. He has certain principles, and I think anybody who's interested in the restoration of the Republic of the United States should pick up this book. It's called 5,000-Year Leap, A Miracle That Changed the World. It's Principles to Freedom 101. And honestly, since college, I've not seen something so well put together. I've had this book sitting on my shelf at home for, I don't know, a long time. And I've never picked it up to read it because I just thought, you know, I like to dig into things like Montesquieu, Spirit of Laws, and John Locke, and the deep stuff. And when I picked this book up, I thought, well, man, Cleon Skousen's going to go down in history as a character like a John Locke or a Montesquieu. You know, he's deep thinking on this stuff, and he breaks it down simply. And one of these principles here, called the 13th principle, he says, a constitution should be structured to permanently protect the people in question, which no political scientist in any age had yet been able to answer with complete satisfaction. The question was, how can you have an efficient government to still protect the freedom and unalienable rights of the people? Distrust of power is not necessarily disrespect for leaders. The founders had more confidence in the people than they did the leaders of the people, especially trusted leaders, even themselves. They felt the greatest danger arises when a leader is so completely trusted that the people feel no anxiety to watch him. Alexander Hamilton wrote, "For it is truth that the experience of all ages has attested that the people are commonly most in danger when the means of injuring their rights are in the possession of those towards whom they entertain the least suspicion." 200 years of American history have demonstrated the wisdom of founders in proclaiming a warning against the frailties of human nature in the people's elected or appointed leaders. Every unconstitutional action has usually been justified because it was for a, quote, good cause. Every illegal transfer of power from one department to another has been excused as, quote, necessary. The whole explosion of bureaucratic power in Washington, Jefferson struck out with all the force that tongue and pen could muster against trusting in human nature, said he. It would be dangerous delusion where a confidence in the men of our choice to silence our fears for the safety of our rights. That confidence is everywhere the parent of despotism. Free government is founded in jealousy and not in confidence. It is jealousy and not confidence which prescribes limited constitutions to bind down those whom we are obliged to trust with power. Then our Constitution has accordingly fixed the limits to which and no farther our confidence may go. In questions of power, but then let more be said of confidence in man, but bind him down from mischief by the chains of the Constitution. George Washington made it very clear why all of this was necessary. The founders looked upon government as a volatile instrument of explosive power, which must necessarily be harnessed within the confines of the strictly interpreted Constitution, or it would destroy the very freedom it was designed to preserve. Said he, government is not reason, it is not eloquence, it is force. Like fire, it is a dangerous servant and a fearful master. So I know that in today's day and age, we face many, many perils. We are very far down this road of having to act quickly. In 1780, forget it. Concentrate on the preservation of one particular right, because only so long as the right of private property is secure. And I believe in that a lot. I believe that, you know, when we see an infringement upon our liberties, we have to speak up quickly. This is one of the reasons I had politics and religion, and that's one of the downfalls of having a degree in political sciences. You have nothing over anybody else. I just simply have read a lot of older political theory books, right? But one of the things I realized was politics was mostly just a game of WWE when it came to governance in America, because of the Constitution and the way our country is set up. I could go out and live my life in peace, live my life with freedom, and as long as I, paid my taxes, I kind of kept the government at bay, and I could just make the choices and do what I wanted to do, and I did. I directed my life in such a way that after college, I just raised a family. We chose to homeschool, living out in Washington State, and just did our business. But then 2020 hit, and all of a sudden there was a direct imposition of government into my business. They were saying what we had to do on our job sites, which we had never agreed to do. It made no sense. They said when you had to wear a mask. I remember I was working in downtown Seattle, and I had a building inspection scheduled, and it was outside. It was an outside inspection on like some drain lines, and building inspector came up and she refused to step foot on the property because we were not wearing a mask outside on a sunny day. She said we were in violation of health code, so she was unable to perform a building department inspection. Right? And we're like, wow, this is a real imposition on our our liberty to do business and operate commerce. I mean, it's already bad enough you made us beg permission to get a permit, right? But now you're telling us we have to put a mask on or you won't inspect a pipe outside in the open air. Right? There was such an imposition on our rights and our intelligence, frankly, as Americans, that I felt the need to become more active and involved, so that, because as soon as I felt that they were overstepping their bounds beyond the normal consent of the governed, that they were trying to manufacture consent, they were trying to push us, I felt it was time to get involved. Obviously, I'm sitting in the jail cell as a kind of domino effect from all of that. But I think it's incredibly important the Americans do not stop stepping up and do not stop pushing back. It's my belief that the government had to, in many ways, recoiled from 2020 and recoiled from the lockdowns and things like that. And they licked their wounds, and in some ways they got some wins, and in some ways they got some losses. But it's important that we, the people, do not forget. A month ago or 2 months ago, I talked about the most important word in the English language is the word remember, right? Because it's upon remembering that we remember those violations of rights. It's upon remember that we remember what our unalienable rights are and how that we can impose those upon the government, because they cannot be taken away from us, right? Those are the kind of things that we have to remember. And so to the gentleman that was speaking earlier, I absolutely agree with you, right? We the people are the solution, and you've got to take it upon yourself as an individual to do everything you can to stand on your rights, to push back when you see an injustice, and to put the burden on the government to do things instead of volunteering all the time, right? That we have to start acting free to be free. And we can't walk around all the time with our hand out expecting some kind of benefit and expecting something from the government, because that gives them legitimacy, right? When reality is we need to go out and be the solution and be the change we want to see in the world. And then as each individual does that, that's how the people change things.
Amen.
The perils we face are mighty. And if our solution is to try to do it all in with one shot, or to somehow, organize some grand reform, that's what our grandparents thought at the Great Depression. They thought, oh, let's just...
You have 1 minute remaining.
They gave us the, quote, New Deal. And now we're suffering under so many different agencies and bureaucracies and things like that that we have a tangled mess. We have to go back to these basic beliefs. We have to understand that, right, government only acts by force. If they had understood this and internalized it back when Franklin Roosevelt was talking about creating all these new government agencies, people would have said, do you really want that many more agencies of force in our lives? It might have changed the conversation, right? And so, anyways, thank you guys so much for letting me ramble on.
God bless you,
We
Taylor.
love you, Taylor.
As always, you can honor my family at givesendgo.com/John Attack Family Help, and I look forward to talking to you guys again.
We love you, Taylor!
Thank you.
He is amazing.
Bye.
He is absolutely amazing. I love him.
Hi, Yorkie.
Oh, Kim, thank you so much. God bless you. All right, I will definitely do that.
Okay, we have a guest, Mr. John, that is going to come up and say a couple words for us.
Yeah, I just like to share my experience. Today I worked in George Mason University with Rebecca. This is my many times, N times. I like to talk to young people, especially college students. Yeah, they are exploring, they are willing to exchanging idea with me. Basically, I'm not just talking to them about religion and Jesus, gospel. Actually, I start with the First Amendment. I ask them how much you know, what do you know about the First Amendment. Also, I ask them, you need to reflect what's the purpose, and the brother just said we need to remember, right? Jesus also asked us to remember what he did, for us. That's why when we have communion in the church, same thing. We have the First Amendment, we have the Bill of Rights. We need to remember our founding fathers. What's the purpose for the Bill of Rights? So I ask them to reflect. Some of students know that, this First Amendment, the Bill of Rights, is to protect our rights, people's rights, from, I ask them, from what? From government, actually, that's the thing. So ask them. Then I told them, actually, freedom of religion is more important than freedom of speech. That's the first place in our, First Amendment. So I explained to them why freedom of religion is more important, because I told them religion is fundamentally is our faith system. Our speech actually reflects from the religion. So if government controls our religion, controls our thought, then basically we don't have freedom of speech anymore. That's right. So then I asked them, do you think we still have freedom of religion? In some sense we have, but if you call it a religion, they call secularism or secular humanism. Okay, but if you carefully examine what is secular humanism, It's atheism. It's nothing but atheism.
Right.
Google it. You'll see clearly defined. You know, it's from the very beginning. You know, human want to define the moral law, which is right, which is wrong. You know, human want to stand under God's position. That's called forbidden fruit, right? Serpents deceived Eve that if you eat this fruit, you shall be like God, to know that which is right, which is wrong. That's exactly what humanism do. But this government, our government, you know, pushing agenda that teach indoctrinate students about humanism, okay, secular humanism, already for more than half century, and prohibiting teaching Bible in all the public school. So I told all the young students, think about it. Do we really have freedom religion? You know, public education system is the most important public square. Our tax money fund that. But yet, our students, including my daughter, my son, they cannot learn Bible in the public school. They can only learn atheism. Right. That's something very important. The church need to wake up that realize our freedom religion already being revoked. You know, the freedom right already gone. If we don't wake up, if we don't voice, we don't want, if we don't get involved in the politics like school choice, we need to push the school choice. But fortunately, yesterday I heard that Texas already got full school choice. That's a very good example. So hopefully other states can follow. That's my purpose. I want to share it with you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So true. I'm not buffering. I've got a perfect signal.
Hello, Patriots.
What's going on, Patriots? How are you today?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. Weather's beautiful, and we have some great Patriots out here. How are you?
It's awesome. It's awesome. I am doing swell. I just got done reading the Washington Post. It's an old one, March 12th. I figured I'd go over some let you guys know what the left is finally admitting to. You know, and also, honestly, I would like to get a copy of Washington Post for the pod. If anyone wants, throw my name on it, throw Tate's name on it, you know, and we'll pass it around the pod. It will get read every day, I guarantee you. So if anyone's out there is interested, you know, give Bezos some more money because he doesn't have enough. You know, I legitimately would like to get a copy of it.
As long as they out their brains.
Because the only copies that we get in is what the guards take here.
All right, y'all heard it here.
But with that being said, so we talked about Ken Buck. There's a story on Fox News that says Ken Buck denies his leaving early to hurt Rowan Boebert. First thing, the only person he's hurting is America. And going back to yesterday's speech is he's hurting we the people. You know, he should be 100%. I won't use any other ways of saying this other than excommunicated. He turned his back on America, and America should turn his back on him. That's plain and simple. You know. So Massachusetts calls the influx of newcomers, quote, migrant crisis. I just want to say that's not very PC. Also, keep it up, Texas. Governor Abbott, calling you out once again. I would love to see 100,000 immigrants, newcomers, in the next 2 months in D.C. In the next 2 months. I think everyone should send them straight to the White House, and not just Abbott, but other states should send. I mean, I'm sure if you called up Governor Abbott and said, "Hey, listen, we're just going to send buses and bus drivers down to you. You guys fill them, and then we're going to go to D.C. with them. Are you okay with that?" Oh yeah, I'm sure it won't be an issue. So all these governors should start working together. So also, Johnson wants to stay speaker. So I'm calling out Johnson. Get to the bottom of January 6th, do a full investigation, put it just like the Democrats did, put it out there, primetime news, put it out there on, whatever, on Fox, on whoever wants to run it, put it out there, prime time. The America really deserves to know, and they need to know about, these 200, FBI agents inside. They're talking 400 or 500 outside. That needs to happen. They need to bring up people like Copeland, Hosea or Kenyon, which better known as Trash Can, and other Antifa members like Jake Lang, and they need to be ousted. Going back to the Washington Post, of course, front page, embracing renewable energy, and Pharma aims to hold line on prices. And then, of course, doctor photo of the princess triggers media crisis. However, if you go in one page, of course, it starts, it talks about the sex trafficking. It goes into the House GOP report details testimony that contradicted key January 6th witness. And this is the Cassidy Hutchinson, the whole, and then Trump grabbed the steering wheel. Yeah, it's not new news, but I guess it is to the left. Now they're starting to retract some of these statements, and it's saying that the deputy chief, Anthony Ornado, the whole thing with Donald Trump, how he lunged toward the Secret Service, that never happened. He didn't see him, or he didn't see that happen. President Trump never grabbed the steering wheel. Surprise, surprise.
Actually, also, they decided to omit a key witness in her testimony, and she was a top aide to Trump, and said that absolutely never happened. But her testimony just somehow didn't ever make it to the floor.
Well, of course, I guarantee you it's front page news, though, in the Washington Post 2 years ago. Guaranteed.
It's absolutely front page news right now.
So you go a little bit further into the Washington Post. RNC fires dozens of employees after Trump-backed leadership takes over. Yeah, that's called draining the swamp.
That's right.
The right's got them too. Trump go further in, and Trump hopes for gains with black men in swing states. And then, of course, the big quote is, quote, nobody thinks we're going to win the black vote, but if you get 10% more, then the election is over. A Trump advisor. I love these quotes that just say a Trump advisor. No names, no nothing. Just one of the advisors said this, I promise you. So I don't know if they're going to get the full black vote, but they are 100%. Blacks for Trump is a huge thing. I know I worked with them in New York. I worked with them for quite a few times. So all of my New York Trumpers out there, if you are listening, what's up? Love you guys. And I would love to get, there's one of my buddies, I'm going to try to get him on the phone and have him call in. Maybe you guys care, maybe you don't. But I'd like him just to give a quick, brief overview in the next oncoming, weeks or whatever. Just one call in. City looks like over the past 3 years because it's disgusting. It's absolutely horrible. Now there was one in here. I don't know where it went, What? Oh, why can I not find it? Oh, here it is. FBI, was FBI's number 2 when Bureau opened probe of Clinton's email server. So it's not surprised. This guy died from a heart attack. Quote, heart attack, right? I mean, you want to put on your tinfoil hat? I mean, yeah, he was taken out, you know? You know, it's funny how now he starts, oh, Trump's coming back in? Yeah, then all of a sudden this guy dies from a heart attack. Everyone knows FBI go-to is a heart attack. Anyway, back to Fox News, because that's what we get in here on the tablet. Sorry about that. So AOC's district is absolutely in shambles. People call it a third world flea market. Prostitution all over the place. All of these people wonder where these sex trafficked women are coming from. Well, they're coming from across the border. That includes children. By children, I mean 15, 16, 17 years old. You know, or possibly younger. I mean, they're not going to be standing out there, but, you know, the women that are a little bit older, of course, are standing out there, and they said it's going to get really, really bad this summer. You're going to see them all over the place. They did do like 6 raids on brothels, but, I mean, they just can't keep up with it. In other news, Hunter Biden's oversight committee will proceed with or without him. I can't wait to see this thing. Unfortunately, again, Scripps News will start cutting out as soon as it gets to the juicy stuff. And back to the immigrants, I mean newcomers.
Your
there's my
favorite
girl.
DC commissioner. So talk loud.
Evicting migrants from shelters. So that's exactly what we needed. With that being said, so I want to say thank you to my supporters out there. You know, every day it proves that I'm getting under your skin just a little bit. And by supporters, I mean those Antifa, BLM, you know, that can't help but come out here. Oh, hey, maybe I'll see you out here tomorrow. But I would like to say thank you to Joe Biden's regime. Thank you for making me who I am today. I'm a completely different person than I was before all of this. George Washington was a farmer before he was the general. The situation at hand made him who he was. He stood up. He was a normal, everyday man who stood up against the foe that was much bigger than him, and he failed. There's one thing I'm not, and that's a quitter. I don't know how to quit. Never have. It's time that we, the people, mean something again.
I guess she wasn't able
The Uniparty knows that we're growing stronger, and it scares the crap out of them. To all of my patriots out there, I ask you to spread the word that we the people are taking back what's rightfully ours. That's America. We're taking it back from these tyrants. America isn't for sale. China can't buy it, and neither can the Uniparty. So, the fact that she's out here on a Saturday, you know, it proves that what we're doing is working. So, again, if we could get a copy of the ever famous Washington Post, that would be awesome. Because you know, it's wow. And I can't, you know what, listen, I can't believe that she's single. I'm just saying.
She's an absolute demon.
I'm just saying. I mean, I can't believe that someone wouldn't want to come home to that every night. To that creature. What a creature. The left shirt brings out the good in people, huh?
Right.
So anyway, this is why the whatchamacallit, the earbuds are great. And you know, and I don't know how loud that is on the actual Vigil, but it's not very loud over here. So it's just kind of like background noise, you know. But anyway, for those of you,
we have mics that go up.
and also, I wanted to say thank you to Cheryl Johnson. I did get your letter. So thank you for the tracking number. That's awesome. Yeah, they definitely are messing with my mail, but that's okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Something tells me that it won't be messed with anymore. Because, you know, like I said, I will be subpoenaing more people, but I am going to be trying to, I'm going to be calling up a new lawyer. So any help with the Give Send Go would be greatly appreciated. It's all going to be straight for the lawyer. Those of you who know my father, if it is a larger donation, especially, please don't go through Give Send Go. Send it to him directly, and you know, it will go to lawyer bills 100%. GiveSendGo.com /PersecutedPatriot. Guys, thank you for donating. I really, really appreciate it. God bless you guys. God bless you patriots out there every day, giving us a voice. And I salute you, Mr. Trump. There was a Newsmax article that said that he's saluting us, and he knows about what we're going through right here.
Thank you for using.
It's not your fault, Sherry.
Hit it, Nicole! Where's Nicole, Tammy? Where's Nicole? Sorry, you guys. Guys, I gotta put you up by the speaker because my little speaker is dead. I'm sorry.
Vandercoor's going to jail! Brian Vandercoor's going to jail for stalking! Fucking stalkers! Fuck you, criminals! Fuck you, criminals! Fuck you!
Hello.
Hey, Patriots, how we doing?
Hey, how are you, Scott?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing out there?
We're pretty good. We have a mosquito out here tonight, so it's a screamer for Trump.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, man, it sounds like a party. That's awesome.
It is. We're having a good time out here tonight.
Yeah, so did you guys hear about Trump's rally down in Ohio today?
We did. He was saluting you guys, and yeah, he had a bunch of nice words to say.
Yeah, he saluted us, and he said he's letting us out, man. He's gonna free us, and I gotta say that's a good feeling to hear that.
Right.
That's a good feeling. Every time I talk to my wife, she's like, I miss you so much, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, babe, this can all be over in like 10, 11 months. Like, don't count anything out. Like, I mean, I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic. I'm trusting in God. I know that God can work miracles. I know that he answers prayers. And I don't know, man. Lately, these past couple weeks, it's been seeming like, more likely that things are finally going to start turning around for us. So there's lots to be excited about right now.
There is a lot to be excited about, but the next several months are going to be a roller coaster at the very least, because more demons like this lady that's screaming behind me right now are going to come out of the woodwork because they're getting very desperate and they know what's coming, and it's freedom. It's freedom. So
Yeah.
We still have a lot of
wild.
work to do, but it's coming.
Dude, that's really cool, man. Yeah, I feel like I'm watching The Exorcist or something. I'm listening to The Exorcist, but yeah, it's. I gotta say, it's also wild being in here and like, not being able to like go about your daily life, but like just being able to observe everything that's happening and take in the news. I don't know, it's pretty exciting. Yeah. But anyway, so things have been going pretty good down here. It's for some reason it's like 80 degrees in our housing unit, even though it's a normal temperature outside. Get up and take a cold shower every morning now, and then I take a cold shower before I go to bed, just to try and cool off. So that's interesting. And also due to Ramadan, I think due to Ramadan, they haven't been giving us dinner until like 9:15. So that's been kind of a little bit interesting. Oh, by the way, happy St. Patrick's Day Eve, everybody.
Yay!
Yeah. Any of you guys Irish?
I am.
We're
all Irish on St. Patrick's Day. I mean, duh.
Hey, everybody, that's all right. Everybody's a little bit Irish on St. Patrick's Day. My wife loves Ireland, and up until recently, she believed that she was Irish, but then her sister got a DNA test and found out that she's about 40% Scottish. But I mean, I consider those two things to be pretty similar. So we're definitely a big St. Patrick's Day family at my house. Even though I have not yet gotten my wife to cook corned beef and cabbage for me. So I do have to work on that. But she makes an excellent shepherd's pie, and she also makes an amazing Guinness beef stew. So hopefully in 10 or 11 months, I'll be able to go home to her and have some of her delicious Guinness beef stew or shepherd's pie and all that. Have a nice tall Guinness. We're going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day here in the pod tomorrow. We're doing like patty melts, I think. And there's actually, I'm happy to announce there's going to be an a cappella group starting here in the pod. So we're going to be doing our first performance It's called the Gulag a cappella group. We're going to be doing a couple performances for the guys just throughout the evening as everybody's celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And I think that tomorrow night, after the national anthem, you guys might get treated to a performance by the a cappella group. So
all right.
Look forward to that tomorrow night. That should be fun. We're not going to be having any green ale in here, unfortunately, because they don't approve of that kind of thing. But we'll still be having a cheerful St. Patrick's Day here tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if you guys have any big plans for St. Patty's Day. I don't know if DC really does a big St. Patrick's Day thing. I know some cities do, but I don't know. Does DC do anything big for St. Patrick's Day?
I know that there's I think there was a parade today on the wharf, and there's something else going on tomorrow down there. But Nicole's making us some corned beef and cabbage. She already delegated herself to do that, so I will be waking her up first thing in the morning. I'm just kidding. I will not wake her up.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm going to ply Nicole with green beer tonight, and I'm not going to wake her up in the morning tomorrow.
Okay. Nice. Well, so some personal updates. I got to see my wife yesterday for a Friday visit. She is doing good. She is officially in the second trimester now with our baby. Thank you. She was very happy to see me again. Of course, I've been here going on 3 months now, and that was only our second visit together. So she definitely was happy to be able to see me, and she managed to actually wear jeans for the visit tomorrow. This is our first child together, so she doesn't have any maternity clothes or anything. She tried to go and find some nice stretchy leggings, but they don't let you wear leggings when you do a visit here, unfortunately. So she managed to wear some jeans, and I was like, oh man, that looks kind of uncomfortable because she's just starting to show, But yeah, she suffered through it for me. So shout out to her as always. I'm very happy and lucky to have her as my wife, and I can't wait for this baby to come in about five months and some change. And I can't wait to go home and see him and be with him and just live out our lives together. Right. So that's what's going on with me right now. I actually mentioned the Vigil to her yesterday when we met, and I guess it was actually the first time I mentioned it to her because I told her about the story I shared about the National Harbor Ferris wheel and how that's where we officially became and so I told her about the Vigil, so she might actually be listening in. So if you are listening in, Dave, I love you so much. I miss you, and I can't wait to come home to you. And thank you for putting up with all my craziness through the years. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that support us. I keep telling her about all of our supporters, and so that's what's going on with me.
Do you want to put out your booking number, Scott, so that if anybody would like to donate to your commissary, they can do that?
Yeah, that's sure. Yeah, my number is 387-919. I love getting letters. I try to respond to folks whenever they write me a letter. I always try to respond to those. It usually takes a couple weeks because obviously the mail has to get screened here, so there's obviously a little delay. But I do try to respond to all my letters. So yeah, definitely write to me. I love. If you don't know anything about me, I love weightlifting. I love motorcycles. I like gardening. I'm a Maryland boy. Go Ravens. Go UMBC. Go University of Maryland, College Park. I don't know how they're doing in the basketball tournament right now, but usually they're doing pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and write if anybody wants. Keep supporting us. We appreciate it. This has been a pretty exciting year. It's interesting because I just got here on January 5th of this year, and it's obviously a very unique experience to be here, but especially this year, 2024, with everything that's happening, it's actually kind of making the time go by pretty quick because it's like every week there's like more stuff happening, you know, like there's elections and court cases and just kind of interesting being in here and getting to just kind of see what's going on out there from this unique perspective. So yeah.
Well, I hope you're journaling or something so that you can memorialize your experience.
Oh yeah, journal. Yeah, you know, I thought I was going to do that, and I did start journaling a little bit when I got here, but I got to tell you, my ADHD has been pretty much through the roof in here. It's a pretty tough environment to focus in. You know, always a lot of distractions. But actually, that's part of the reason why I like getting letters is because it kind of motivates me to actually sit down and do some writing. So in a way, it's almost kind of like journaling a little bit, you know. And I always save letters from folks whenever they write to me. And I kind of hope that folks that I write to save my letters too. And you know, there's a possibility someday that I can see those letters. Actually, my dad just sent me a letter that I had written to him several years ago when I was on a summer out in Montana during my summer break in between college years. He shared with me a letter that I wrote to them that I totally don't even remember writing, but he shared it and it was like, yeah, I remember when you sent me this, and it was such a nice letter. And so I think that's pretty cool. And part of this experience that has been interesting to me is just revisiting the lost art of writing letters to people, because my gosh, I mean, it had been years since I had ever sat down and wrote a letter to somebody until all this stuff started happening, and that became like my only form of communication with most of the outside world. So there's always a silver lining in anything that life is putting you through, and that's another thing that I've learned throughout all this. Just always look for the positives in any kind of situation you're in, because even in here, there's good things that can come out of a tough situation.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I'm so happy to hear that you have such a positive outlook, because I know it's hard to keep that sometimes. And, that's good. Keep it up.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I have to try and find something to eat. It's probably going to be another 6 hours or so before they feed us dinner for whatever reason. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to see if John Todd wants to get on the line and talk to y'all. And thank you guys once again for everything. We will be in touch. And like I said, tomorrow, listen for the performance of the Gulag a cappella group following the national anthem tomorrow night. You will not regret if you stick around for that.
All right. I'm very excited about it. We can't wait. Well, we'll talk to you soon, Scott. You have a good night and keep your head up, Patriot.
Good night. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, the gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. We'll just scream just part of the machine. get fleet, bet cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but they can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle, addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue the screen's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? All my sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them cop police, now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you, they don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach your rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue the screen's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? All my sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
Under the southern star, I hear all of my scars as cicadas sing. Ain't it the sweetest dream? Winding curves of vines untangle up my mind. How beloved is my home, sweet home. I've been adrift down most highways, I've been lost at sea. There's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the southern star. How do I define all those good old times, way on way back when, ratty and full of things, bitter but mostly sweet, a temporary treat, where somebody told me so right and long. I've been adrift down those highways, I've been lost at sea. But there's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the southern star. Down those highways, I've been lost at sea. But there's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the roll call. Lives lost on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace. Those J6ers that are currently detained: Justin Adams, Tommy Allen, Chris Albert, Russell Alfred, Francis Azari, Joseph Azari, Noah Bacon, Edward Badalion, Daniel Ball, Thomas Ballard, Logan Barnhart, Richard Burnett, Pauline Bauer, Julio Bequero, Matthew Bedingfield, Luke Bender, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Craig Bingert, Joshua Black, Kenneth Bonowitz, Dominic Box, Brandon Bradshaw, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Mark Brew, Jennifer Boutois, Daniel Caldwell, William Calhoun, Jared Cantrell, Sarah Carpenter, Jacob Clark, Cal Clayton, Stephen Capuccio, Billy Cressman, Reed Christensen, Dylan Cronin, Josiah Colt, Mason Corson, Bruno Kua, Matthew De Silva, James Davis, Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Robert Dennis, Timothy DeJargan, Michael Dickinson, Caleb Dillard, Joshua Doolin, Michael Eckerman, James Elliott, Daniel Eggvet, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimon, Kevin Galetto, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswein, David Geetson, Vincent Gillespie, Vitaly Goszczynkowski, Jeffrey Grace, James Grant, Matthew Green, Brian Gunderson, Joseph Hackett, Stacy Hager, Johnny Harris, Richard Harris, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Joshua Hernandez, Eric Herrera, Alan Hostetter, Joseph Howell, Joshua Hughes, Jared Hughes, Joseph Hutchinson, Matthew Huddle, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Justin Jersey, Joshua Johnson, Zachary Johnson, Taylor Jonatakis, David Judd, Leo Kelly, Julian Cater, Frederico Klein, Matthew Kroll, Nicholas Langerin, Daniel Layden, Joseph Layden, Michael Lockwood, Joseph Lawler, Kevin Lyons, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Anthony Mastodano, Cody Matisse, Christopher Moyer, Mark Mazza, Ronald Maccabee, Patrick McCoffey, James McGrew, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKillop, James McNamara, Connie Meggs, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Ronald Millstreet, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Christine Niemela, Gregory Nix, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Thomas Osborne, Grady Owens, Jason Owens, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Stuart Parks, Nathan Pelham, Michael Perkins, Dominic Pizzola, Daniel Phipps, John Benacker, Bobby Russell, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Robert Sanford, Peter Schwartz, Benjamin Schuler, Daniel Scott, Alexander Shepard, Thomas Sibick, Jeffrey Seals, Michaela Sly, Charles Smith, Tommy Smith, Audrey Southard, Hatchet Speed, Yvonne St. Cyr, Peter Steger, Shelley Stallings, Patrick Stedman, Laura Steele, Tristan Stevens, John Strand, Tara Stottlemyre, Isaac Sturgeon, Alan Sweeney, Andrew Taki, Enrique Tario, Curtis Tate, George Tenney, Jacob Therese, Kenneth Thomas, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, John Todd, Edward Vallejo, Salvador Vasalis, Eric Scott Warner, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Bradley Weeks, Jack Witten, Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Timothy Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, Shane Woods, Chris Worrell, Donnie Wren, John Wright, Douglas Wyatt, Gregory Yetman, Isaac Yoder, Kyle Young, Jacob Zirkle,
and those we've lost to suicide. Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst, and George Meacham, rest in peace. And we will never let them forget her name. Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt!
Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. Yeah. We know Ashley Babbitt was a victim. I'm screaming USA, free the real Jan Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran, wrapped in a Trump flag. It's Trump 24. You know we about to run it back. Nothing will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. Whoa, 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 Ashley Babbitt, whoa, whoa, Ashley Babbitt, yeah. Shout out Mickey, we could never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAfee, yeah, I'm sending you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream won't cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, 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 say her name, 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 Ashley Babbitt. Television telling lies. I know for sure the revolution won't be televised. I know that we've been waiting patiently for better times. We fell asleep and men are blind, can't recognize it's genocide. Feel like the bomb about to drop out of the clouds. Another virus going airborne, go hide inside your house. Farmers watching crops die, they drying up with droughts. Angry people forming crowds and trying to burn the cities down. This is Armageddon, martial law for our protection. I talk to God but it's long distance and I lost reception. Forest fires and oil spills are the awful lessons. I'm just waiting for the devil to take over heaven. This is biblical, I swear it's in the Bible. We keep killing one another and we dying for survival. We used to fight for peace, we put our flowers in their rifles. Now we're about to be extinct, every man, woman, and child.
Hey Sheila, yeah, just the Vigil and people who are trying to infringe upon our First Amendment rights, that's all.
Subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for you.
Hello.
Hey there, guys, right on time. It is time for the 3-minute warning. I'm going to jump right on in, so hold on. 3 minutes! 3 minutes! Hey there, my fellow friends. How are you guys? All right. It's another day. Hey, so what do we got? We got some interesting news today. We've got, let's see, we've got some really good stuff about, wait, is that Sirens for Jesus? Oh, God bless them, I miss them. Oh, good for them.
To free Jan 6.
It's definitely Sirens for Jesus. God bless them. Good for them. Good for them. They're consistently, like, not consistent because they sometimes would show up or not. Anyways, all right. Let's see what we got here. We've got some interesting stuff about Trump when he was at Ohio. I'll save that one. That's some wonderful news. I've got, what else we got? I've got something here about the First Lady of France. That's a weird one. That's pretty much it. And then we got Fanny. Fanny is just apparently she's not appealing her ruling. So from what I'm gathering, they're trying to do the best they can, but I heard it's leaving the door open for some other things that can come her way. So we'll see where that goes. I think it's just something that's just collapsing in on itself.
Well,
then collapsing in on itself. It's a black hole.
Perjury and misuse of campaign funds, just to start with. I think they got a couple.
I'm jumping right into the anthem, so.
I'll see how.
1 minute! 1 minute! All right, I'm going to pull off the headset here, and you're rocking and rolling, so hold on. La 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 la. Why? Because we love you. All right. Hey there.
Hey.
You guys still there?
I'm right here.
Yeah, my pitch was a little off on that one. My first, the first note was just a little high, so I don't have a pitch quite. I thought of actually making one out of a bottle with water to set it up in a certain key, but haven't done that yet. So we'll see if that happens. Anyways, news-wise, guys, you got any good news?
Well, I have LA is having a vigil right now too, so they were live streaming you guys singing. So there's a vigil in LA today.
Right now.
Today.
Yeah, right now. Say hey, Jeff.
All right, so did you guys hear what Trump said today at the Iowa rally?
I sort of did. Tell us again.
Well, what I've got is Trump salutes J6 rioters at rally in Dayton, Ohio. He said, quote, "Please rise for the horribly and unfairly treated January 6th hostages." Then Trump opened his speech by thanking the rioters and calling them, quote-unquote, unbelievable patriots. These are my words. These are what Mr. Trump said. Trump then stated how badly the J6 prisoners were being treated and how he was going to do something about it real soon. Now, real soon could be soon. It could be during his trial, which was supposed to start at the end of July, or it could be real soon, meaning day one of his presidency, which is January 21st.
Hey, Jeff.
So, either way, a number of people are saying that, as we've said before, a bunch of people have said, is literally 10 months from now is the duration of how long we're going to have to wait. But we'll see. We'll see. Stranger things are happening. Go ahead.
Jeff, he emphatically said it will be the first day. That was
the first day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that would be immediately after he was sworn in, which would be the 20th then. Yeah. So we'll just wait and see. What else? I've got an interesting one. This one is not confirmed. This is a rumor that the First Lady of France is actually a guy. Apparently, this person by the name of Bridget Macron, however you want to say it, she got PO'd at a bunch of two journalists, and attacked them because they had said that she was a he. She's saying no. She's saying it was because they were violating her private life. Somebody by the name of Candace Owens is the one that's exposing this story. So if you want any more info on that little hot dog, go and check out Candace Owens' site and see what you can find out.
All right, yeah, I like Candace.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. I could relate that to some other current presidents, but we'll leave that for later. Let's see. Other than that, you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so get your shillelagh, and we might even have a little surprise for you guys tomorrow evening after the anthem. So get ready.
All right, we'll be right here. Are y'all singing Danny Boy?
Okay. I can neither confirm nor deny. Said surprise. We're not exactly having a hopium den. We're probably going to be doing some as best we can make some patty melts in here. Believe it or not, using all kinds of different ingredients. We pre-ordered them and have them.
No fish bits.
And what else? Say again, what?
No fish bits, fish bit burgers.
I don't know exactly. They just asked us to give them some supplies, and there was a rumor of patty melts. We'll see what the geniuses come up with. I think they're keeping a little bit of a secret. I'm wondering if they're going to make him green somehow, and I really am not going to want to know how they make him green if they make him green. So we'll see what happens. You can always take broccoli and broccoli stems and I guess squeeze the broccoli juice out of it, but that would probably not. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But there will be some. There will be a song or two. I do know that. And me and a couple other people. Let's say we had a little bit of a football practice, so to speak. So we'll just leave it at that. But again, as usual, we try and do the best we can in here with what we got, and try and keep morale up. And with things like Trump just said, today, a lot of spirits are higher than they were a little while ago. But you know, we just got to keep hustling forward. Just got to keep our heads down and getting this bulldozer that we call this challenge that we're in, and just bulldoze through it, because it's nothing but a big pile of dung. And you just got to believe that the Lord's righteousness will prevail, and that we will make it through to the other side, and there are greener pastures. And if you want to do it right, we should take this dung and spread it out, and let it be used as fertilizer to grow the next stage, which will be a free republic. So that's what we're all hoping and praying for.
That's it, Jeff. Way to keep that positive attitude.
Yeah. That's right. Trying. Got to take the BS. Got to take the lemons and make lemonade, and got to take the BS and make fertilizer out of it. So then there's a lot of fertilizer here. So
we can smell it.
Other than that, good.
No, I said we can smell it. It's all the bullshittery. It's the bullshittery.
What else? Scooter just came by. He said he's going to try and hop on, but only one of my earpieces works, so I can't really give it to him to use. Oh, wait, here he is. He's plugging in. Hold on. Scooter's here. Almost. Yeah, almost.
Hey, boy, hey.
Oh, hi. What are y'all doing out there? I just want to say I love America. America's so great. Thank you, Trump, for appreciating us today and talking about us and praising us and coming for us. We'll be waiting for you.
Amen.
All right.
Y'all hear that?
We did hear
Yeah. Y'all hear that loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
And thank you, girls, for being out there for us every night, too, for sure. Absolutely. Hopefully this all comes to an end. Y'all will have to stay out there every night for the next few months, and we can all go home and enjoy our lives again.
Amen. Right after we
Go read the J6ers.
Yeah, right after we get that legitimate investigation, which might have to come from judicial watch. Tammy said right after we get that legitimate investigation, which might have to come from judicial watch, because I don't see anybody else doing any of the heavy lifting.
Well, the other rumor is that it's not just judicial watch, but there might be some, and again, this is a rumor, tribunals. Actual real tribunals, because the judicial system is such a disgusting mess that the only way through it is through a military tribunal, with which you can now bring charges forward under some kind of Insurrection Act, martial law. Who knows what's going to happen with the terrorists between now and the election in November. There's a lot of wild cards out there. Not to mention the airplanes that are literally falling apart, which I don't get that one. You got what, something else, or another door fell off, or some other part of the plane fell off again? Wheel.
You have 1 minute remaining.
There was a piece
I don't know, the rumor I'm hearing is be careful. Go ahead, good.
Yeah, there was a big outside panel of the main fuselage, that just kind of ripped off and fell off. So no biggie, don't worry.
Yeah, just kind of. All right, we got about 30 seconds. Scooter, what do you got?
Not much, nothing. Love you, girls. Thank y'all for coming out here again. And guess we'll see y'all again. And once again, thank you, Trump, for making us a top priority.
God bless America.
Bye.
God bless America.
All right, I'm ready for this high kick.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, y'all say a little prayer for us. Say a big prayer for her. We'll say a prayer for you, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry about the noise. I hope you had a nice evening with us and the J6ers. God bless you and God bless America. Join us tomorrow night. Love you all. Stay blessed.
She missed it last year too. It was all angry. We came down here and did the same thing last year.
She's the best in her row.
Good night, Miss Rebecca.